Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to the Mingin Moto Show. How are y'all doing today? Today I'm going to show you how to do a free front end lift on your truck. If you have torsion bars, okay, I'm going to show you how to lift the front end of your truck by about 1.5 inches for free. So the first thing you're going to do is on the cross member in the front over there, you're going to want a really heavy duty jack underneath that front end there. Do not put it on the lower control arms, put it on the cross member, because you need all of the weight off of the front suspension, period. The front suspension needs to hang down when you got the front end jacked up. And then when you get underneath this support here on both sides, there's this bolt right here. Now when you take this, I'm on the passenger side of my truck, so you're on, at least on the Ford Rangers, you need a 13mm socket with a 3/8 inch drive ratchet and a good, at least a 15-inch piece of pipe for leverage. Now when you sit on the passenger side of the truck and you're laying underneath it with your head this way, you're gonna want to take the ratchet and push it towards the front, and that's going to tighten up that bolt and push it up, which means it's going to lower or lift the right side. When you're on the driver's side, the ratchet is going to turn towards the back of the truck to tighten up the driver's side, which will lift the driver's side. Because when you do that, it turns the torsion bars clockwise, which entails pushes the suspension downward at more of an angle. Instead of it being flat or up, it's going to be pushed down. Now I just did that and I sunk both of my bolts on both sides all the way up, as tight as I can get them, all the way up, and I gained at least 1.5 inches of height on the front end. So if you have torsion bars on your truck and you want to get a free 1.5 inch lift on the front end of your truck, get a little bit more ground clearance between your tire and your wheel well and your fenders and shit, do that and you'll gain at least 1.5 inches of height, like 1.4 to 1.6 inches or something like that on the front end. Now stick around, because there is going to be a part 2 on something else I know how to do to make your truck a little bit better, you know. But let me tell you this right now as well: when you do tighten up your torsion bars on the front end of your truck, the ride is going to be rougher on the front end of your truck. But if you don't mind it, what I mean by rougher is when you go over bumps and stuff, it's really gonna boom, you know. I know how to calm that down a little bit. So if you really want to know how to not have the front end of your truck ride really rough after tightening your torsion bars, stick around for part 2, which I'm about to film right now, and I'll show you how to do that. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the flip side, and make sure you watch part 2 to this video.